All right, here we go. Welcome. Good afternoon, Freedom followers. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome. Welcome to the Freedom 413 podcast. It's my very first one. This is my baby. So uh, you're tuning in. Welcome. So it's got a lot to talk about. But first, I want to give thanks to my Lord and personal Savior, Jesus Christ, for giving me the opportunity to start this platform and to share this with all of you. This is awesome. This is going to be awesome. So what I wanted to talk about was my half marathon and 9/11. Just give you my thoughts on that. But before I begin, I just want to give a shout out to the Athletic Brewing Company. For those who have not heard about the Athletic Brewing Company, it's non-alcoholic beer. And for those of you who are trying to stay sober and are looking for, well, a non-alcoholic choice of beverage, this is for you. So one of my friends recommended this to me. So you can actually get this online on their website, the Athletic Brewing Company, or athleticbrewing.com, or you can actually go and pick it up from your local grocery store like Whole Foods or Joel Osco, or you can pick it up from your nearest liquor store. So there you go. There's a non-alcoholic option for you. I haven't tried this, so I'm gonna give it a shot. One of my friends says that it's awesome. He's actually been trying to stay sober for a good number of years, and God bless him. God bless him. And congratulations if you're watching this. You know who you are. Congratulations. And I look forward to sharing this with you soon. All right. Now that that's done and over with, I got a good treat to share with you guys. So I've just completed my half marathon yesterday. Yesterday was September 11th. It was the 20th anniversary of 9/11. So I just ran this race in remembrance of those who have lost their lives and made the ultimate sacrifice to save lives that day. It's I won't say that it was a day to celebrate, but it was a day to memorize, to run in memory of those that lost their lives that day. It was a tragic day, and I just wanted to share, for those who haven't already heard my story, where I was that day. So let's talk about the half marathon. It was it's called the the Chi-Town Half Marathon, and it was a great day for me. Actually, I managed to run that one in about an hour and 55 minutes and 13 seconds. It was 4 minutes off of my PB, but I was actually really happy with my performance. I ran a negative split, so that was great. But more importantly, this flag behind me, I took it to the event with me, had it strapped on my belt, my running belt, and I decided to just carry it with me. I just tried to represent the country as proud as possible. And I have a few pictures that I want to share. And the pictures are me crossing the finish line. Isn't that wonderful? So let me see if I can show you guys this. Bear with me, it's my first time. So here we go. And that's me crossing the finish line. Oh, not that one. I'll show you that one in a little while. So as I was approaching the finish line, I took the flag off of this belt here and just hoisted it over my head. And I'll tell you what, man, I was trying to keep my emotions in check, because just a mixture of, just me being exhausted from the race itself, and just carrying all those memories and just the thoughts of the events that took place that day. It was a little difficult for me to keep my emotions in check, but I did the best I could, man. But I just wanted to do it in memory of them, and I just wanted to do it and just represent my country proudly. That, my friends, is just a good example of what patriotism is about, and I was just so happy to be a part of it. Uh, so where was I on 9/11? Well, this 20 years ago. I was actually um, a student in college. I was my first year. No, I was actually starting my second year of college that year, and so I was actually in bed that day. Right, I was already asleep. So I was in my room sleeping. Um my stepfather uh, knocked on the door, opened it up, and woke me up. And he was like, "Marcus, turn on the news. Turn on the news." I was like, "What? Why?" And he was like, "They're bombing New York." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "They're bombing the World Trade Center." And I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." So he leaves. I fall back to sleep, and then I wake up, and I'm like, "Okay, let me just see what he's talking about." Right? Just not thinking anything of it. Because I'm thinking maybe someone like planted a bomb or in like a storefront or something. Something like that, right? Which is bad enough. But so I turned on the TV, and one of the two towers is smoking, and I'm like, what's going on here? So, and then a plane hits the second tower, and my face is like, whoa. So I'm still watching, just I'm at this point, I'm already scared. My heart's racing. My jaw is still kind of dropped. My eyes are still kind of wide, like so, and then moments later, the second tower goes crashing down, and I'm just, wow. Now at this point, tears are rolling down my eyes, man. It's it was scary, man. Even today, uh, it's really hard to describe it, and it's really hard to talk about because it was surreal, and it's like something that you see in a movie, except that really happened. And then minutes later, the first tower collapses. So I'm immediately just thinking, so many lives are lost, so many people, thousands of people gone. And why would they do such a thing? Now, everyone can come up to their conclusions as to why that happened, but me personally, I believe it's an inside job, but I won't talk about that. That's my personal opinion. Whatever your opinion is about what happened, and how or why it happened, you can feel free to post about that in the comment section below. The only thing I ask is that you guys keep it respectful, and try not to disrespect each other in the comment section if you're watching this. Uh, 20 years later, with all those memories that I've had of watching, what took place, that was pretty much all I thought about as I was approaching the finish line. I wasn't even thinking about the race anymore. I was thinking about all those lives that were lost. And so I just lifted the flag over my head and just carried it across the finish line. And I think that out of any race that I've ever been a part of, and I haven't really been part of that many, but out of any race I've ever been a part of, I think that was probably the most proud moment that I've had. And I'm going to remember that one for as long as I live. It was awesome. And as For the race itself, well, I mean, it was a good performance. I don't think it was my best race personally, but it was good because I didn't get off to a good start. I actually felt really sluggish when I started, but I wanted to finish as strong as I did. So my splits were actually really good. Once again, I ran a negative split, and I just wanted to finish as strong as I possibly could. And I ended up finishing in 1 hour and 55 minutes. So that was a decent performance. So thank you guys for tuning in. That's really all I have for you today. Again, this is the very first podcast that I've done. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And also check out my website at freedom413.com. Check that out. You can go to my podcasts and review any of the past videos. I still have more to update. So there's that. And you can go to my shop and check out my blogs and things like that. So there you go. My website. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find me on any other social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I'll post all the links and descriptions below. Thank you guys. Love you. God bless.